We are Vintage Made Umbrella Corp. Our team consists of 4 members, Ashley, Sebastian, Van, and Joshua. We've utilized the Ideo process to design an umbrella aimed at assisting individuals with disabilities or physical limitations due to age. During the empathize phase of the Ideo process, our team identified problems using various techniques. One member visited a hospital to gather feedback from older patients. Another interviewed a person at the TCC Access Services Center who lives with a disability. Others gathered feedback from sources such as YouTube. Key issues we found including wanting extra protection from sun exposure, opening and closing difficulties, and limited wheelchair capabilities. We then took all of this information and moved onto the define mode. In define mode, our team developed point of view statements based on the information gathered. Some of these statements included individuals with disabilities may find it challenging to open an umbrella due to insufficient arm strength, or existing attachment clips for wheelchairs are prone to breakage and should be reinforced to withstand strong winds, or people who have skin concerns want extra protection when they go outside. We then took these statements and moved into the ideate mode to brainstorm ideas on how to solve the key concerns. During our brainstorming sessions, we utilized the feedback and formed how might we statements, such as, how might we make an umbrella open gently so it doesn't require much strength to operate? Or how can we make an umbrella more secure for wheelchair users with a clip to hold it during strong winds? Also, how might we make an umbrella able to protect a person from sun exposure that is also lightweight? These statements enabled our team to effectively utilize the empathize and define modes to identify solutions. We had a lot of fun coming up with ideas and thinking outside of ourselves. We reflected in ways in which we don't see many adaptations for people with disabilities. And as a result, we uncovered several solutions. Not all were part of our original plan, but they were important to the process.
For my prototype, I focused on solving the problem of how to securely attach an umbrella to a wheelchair in a way that protects the user from sun or rain without it being able to break easily in a very secure manner. Since users of wheelchairs and umbrellas claim that the wheelchair clips that hold umbrellas tend to be very flimsy, my design is a sleeve-style umbrella holder that slides directly onto the backrest of a wheelchair in this model. I used a wheelchair made out of popsicle sticks with Gatorade bottle caps representing the wheels to represent the wheelchair, and I taped the stick inside of the sleeve to simulate how the umbrella pulled with it. For the rear design, the sleeve would include a built-in internal clamp to hold the umbrella securely in place. The actual materials would include lightweight aluminum or reinforced plastic for the sleeve housing, making it strong but not too heavy. Inside, it would have a rubber or silicone lining to grip the umbrella pole for extra sturdiness. There could be a thumb screw or twist lock mechanism on the side of the sleeve that tightens the clamp around the umbrella pole, similar to a microphone stand or bike mounts work. The idea is to make it easy to install, remove, or adjust the umbrella without needing tools. The sleeve could be universal, fit to slide onto most wheelchair backrests, to strap in with Velcro straps for compatibility with most wheelchair models. And right here, I have the sleeve. You have the umbrella pole right here, the umbrella itself, and the idea is to slide it off with ease and slide it back on with ease.
This is a prototype for a UV protective umbrella for people with sensitive skin. It features a special UV resistant material that blocks harmful ultraviolet rays and will help prevent sunburn and long-term skin damage. On top of the umbrella right here is a small sun detecting diode that constantly measures the UV intensity. When the sunlight becomes too strong, the idea is that the diode will emit a soft beep or buzz to warn the user of the sun's increasing intensity, telling them to get directly beneath the umbrella or take extra precautions. The frame of this umbrella will be made out of a lighter material like aluminum or wood for user comfort. This umbrella will be a smart way to stay safe under the sun for all people, especially with those with skin sensitivity.
So we received feedback that individuals with disabilities face challenges when attempting to pinch the runner to open an umbrella. So to address this issue, we developed an extended barrier for the umbrella's runner. This design permits the use of the runner without requiring the thumb and forefinger to be pinched to push it up. And furthermore, the design is collapsible, ensuring that all components are folded neatly when the umbrella is stored. The barrier can be manufactured from plastic, which can be customized with various colors or patterns. And alternatively, it can be made from silicone, featuring grip ridges to provide a non-slip surface. Both materials will contribute to maintaining the lightweight nature of the umbrella. So without needing to pinch, you could just use your hand to push open the umbrella.
I had trouble holding an umbrella and carrying things in the rain. I came up with the idea of making a hands-free umbrella holder. Using the strap from an old school bag, I add an umbrella holder on the shoulder and back, securing it with Velcro. At first, the umbrella was easily missing light and tangled, but after adjusting the angle and replacing it with a lighter umbrella, the model works well. The product helps free your hands in the rain. It's easy to make and recycle materials.
Okay, I use this one. I cut from my old school bag, but sometimes it's not easily to put in with the smile. Okay, it's gonna be like this. I put the umbrella. Okay, like here. It's a little bit.
During the testing, our team found that one of the designs was not working the way we hoped. We decided to focus on 3 main features, which combined added protection in the ways we were looking to enhance. For the runner assistance, the tester found that it made the umbrella open easily. Since they are young and have limited strength, it was deemed a success. For the hands-free design, the tester found the attachment unsuitable due to position, and the strap length was also uncomfortable. They suggested considering body size when making the straps and changing the attachment to keep the umbrella away from the user's head. Despite the inconvenience during movement, they appreciated the hands-free option once adjustments were made. For the wheelchair sleeve, the tester found that the model was flexible. They also found that with minimal guidance, that the sleeve design was removable and could identify the overall design. The main feedback given was that they wish the sleeve was more accessible and easier to move and attach repeatedly. For the sun blocking shade, the tester found the lightweight and UV-resistant material to be a suitable option. In addition, they thought the light detecting diode was a smart feature. The main feedback was to consider having a vibrator in the middle rather than an audible buzzer or beeper to not cause extra noise. I've designed a barrier to help people who struggle with gripping to push the umbrella up, and it allows them to use the top of their hand instead of their fingers.
Wow, it really works. It has actually a lot of uses. I think that it's sort of a little bit geeky, but it's fine.
Can you see this being useful for people?
Yes.
Can you think of any adjustments that the design needs?
No.
This is my prototype. This is my umbrella, and this one I got from my old school bag, and this is how it works. What do you think?
Oh, that's good, man. Oh, that's a good free hand tool. Oh wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
Alright, so here I have my sister, and she will be testing out my prototype. Right here, I have my wheelchair model, and it's made out of popsicle sticks and Gatorade caps. And the whole purpose of this prototype is to help develop a way for wheelchair users to securely hold their umbrella onto the wheelchair, as people who use wheelchair clips for their umbrellas, they tend to complain that the clips aren't very durable and they tend to break off very easily. Now, if you could you please play around with it and try to figure out what my prototype does?
So I'm pretty sure like what this does is like it can move back and forward, like if you need it or not. Like if you don't need it, like maybe you can move this back, and like if you do need it, you can move forward. And
if you do notice, this isn't actually actual backrest of the wheelchair.
I noticed like if you could maybe like, oh yeah, you could take this off, I think, and you can put it back on. Like it looks like a sleeve kind of for the wheelchair.
Okay, that's actually very cool for you to mention that you can move this forward and back, because I didn't initially plan to make that part of the prototype. It was supposed to be more stable right here, the way that it only covers when you put it on the sleeve. But that's a very neat observation that I could take into consideration. What feedback would you give for this model and this prototype?
Maybe like if it was like a sleeve, maybe like you could move it up more easily. But like like if it was like an actual wheelchair, like it'd be different. But yeah, I think that's all because I think it's pretty cool.
Would you also say that since this wasn't part of my original plan, for this to actually be implemented as part of the design, where you can move it forward and back when the sleeve is already on attached?
Yeah, I would say so because like how the weather it like changes a lot and like it could be raining and like 5 minutes later it could be sunny and like
Right.
maybe you don't want to take the whole sleeve off. You could just like move this back and move it back on like it starts raining again.
All right, I really appreciate your feedback and your testing, and thank you.
What do you think about this umbrella? It's a prototype, and it'll be made out of this UV protective material, and it's gonna have a sun detector right there.
Wow, this UV material is really lightweight and it's durable, right?
Yeah.
Wow, is the final prototype gonna be this light?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, extra points for that. And this is the sunlight detector?
Yeah, it's gonna beep when the sun gets too bright.
Are you sure that's not gonna be too noisy? You're gonna be in public and it's gonna be like alerting everyone that it's gonna be too bright outside. Maybe you can make like a little vibrator in the handle that will only like alert you instead of beeping to everyone around you.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
For the final product, our team combined 3 prototypes. A lightweight sun-blocking model with a runner assister was created and added to an adjustable wheelchair sleeve. The design incorporated ideas from the point of view statements like improving the ease of opening umbrella without relying on strength, and enhancing security for wheelchair users by using a clip to hold the umbrella in strong winds. We continued to focus on our primary target users, which are individuals with disabilities and those needing extra sun protection. This product addresses their concerns by making the adjustable sleeve compatible with many wheelchair designs. And additionally, the sun-blocking material and UV monitor provide extra protection for those wanting to limit their sun exposure, while the runner assistance ensures easy operation regardless of strength or ability.